Hey everybody, it's Pixels, and welcome back to 60 Seconds, where our friend Ted here is looking, yeah, not good. Hopefully Doris will be back soon. We offered checkers instead of ammunition. The visitor was quite confused and tried to explain to us what ammunition is. We pretended to understand nothing. It was very amusing until he left with our checkers board. Asshole. Well, we did sacrifice the checkerboard. Ted, you can have full rations today. Lucky you. No water tomorrow. What's that sound? Oh no, something or someone is below us? It's only reasonable to go and check it out. How about using that manhole in the corner? Alright, take the axe. You're gonna break it, aren't you? Or lose it. I can't trust you, Ted. I can't trust you. Oh no, it's still there. That's good. Hopefully it's still usable. We found treasure down there. Pills, bottles, and other medical supplies were stacked on a few shelves down in a narrow room. Just enough to stock our first aid kit. Good for us. We didn't find the source of the noise. Ted is still sick. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it for now. What we would give to be able to enjoy the sunshine. I know. Ted, are you journaling now too? What an artistic family. Is Dorothy home? She is. Oh, she looks hungry, maybe, and very tired. Oh no, the gas mask is broken. Still, it's better to be safe down here than dead up there. We were glad to see Doris come back safely from the wasteland. We believe that our expedition to the wasteland must have been followed by strangers. We should be more cautious next time. Half of our local city hall has been completely obliterated. The other half, however, looked promising, so we went in to investigate the ruins. The mayor's secretary was a sweet old lady who loved music. The mayor let her keep a radio so she could listen to it while she worked. It's still here and undamaged. Finally, we have a radio. Damn it, our gas mask was damaged during the expedition. Doris has barely any strength left. If she doesn't eat tonight, she will not last till morning. Ted hasn't recovered yet, and Dorothy is really tired. Alright, full rations for you. Can of soup. I might just have to give him the med kit, but I don't want to yet. We didn't expect to get a phone call so soon after the atomic bomb drop. Yet here we are. We can hear a phone ringing outside. It might be the public telephone booth on the other side of the street. Oh no! I can't send anybody out because Ted's sick and Dorothy is tired. Alright, I might just have to give in and give him the medkit. Way too dangerous to just randomly run to a ringing phone in the middle of a radioactive ghost town. We're not taking any chances. It took a while before the ringing stopped. It was pretty annoying for all of us. Dorothy has not eaten for a while. Ted should drink something. Alright. You can have more food, no water. Ted can have water and the medkit. Hopefully this helps. Nope, we're not going to be going outside. What's that sound? A galloping horse. We rushed to the door and were greeted by two men dressed like they would come from medieval— Oh no! I don't have a map for the raiders. Sorry guys. The map has been destroyed. Like, if you could kind of read it, then have at it. But yeah, it's well loved. Although we tried to decline politely, the guests were clearly offended. They galloped away, waving their wooden swords and screaming something about cutting our shrubberies. Absolutely crazy. Okay, Ted's recovered. Dorothy is still hungry. And we'll give Ted full rations because he was ill, but he's okay now. No. Still can't send Ted out yet. 1 minute was all fine, and the next we were at each other's throats. How did this happen? This is insane. We need to get a grip on ourselves if we're going to survive this. Let's just sleep on it. I love the little picture Which one drew it? Was it Dorothy or Ted? Stab, stabby, stab, stab, stab. They're both very artistic people. Look at his beard. It's coming in nicely. Nicely. Are you not tired yet? Like, come on, lady. You've had a couple days to rest up. We could barely sleep after all the arguing. Let's hope this won't happen again. Dorothy's not eaten for a while and she needs water. No new problems for Ted. Okay, fine. There you go. Ted's not getting anything, though. Oh, why can't we send Ted out? Ted's doing great, isn't he? Want to read. No new problems for having Ted. That's fine. See, Ted's doing fine. I want to send Ted out to get food. As long as we have food and water, we can stay locked in. But we have to leave eventually. It would be good to head straight to safety, instead of getting ourselves into more trouble, if that's even possible in this situation. Our hope is that our brave soldiers will come to rescue us and take us to some well-hidden, well-stocked government shelter. Timmy had comic books about this, but we have a radio now, so let's listen to it. Maybe we'll learn something. Be like, send help. Need helps immediately. We knew it! The government has not fallen, and they're coming to save us. They didn't give exact dates in their radio transmission, but we're sure they won't keep us waiting long. They said they will be in touch in a couple of days and told us to wait further instructions. Dorothy is calm, and Ted has rested. Well, everyone's doing great. I'll go ahead and do full rations today. And tomorrow we'll send Ted out so I won't give anybody food. It's been a while, we don't know much about what happened on the surface. If we only had we just listened to the radio, but we'll do it again. Apparently it still has power. I guess it runs off of batteries. So if it runs out of battery, I guess we won't have any radio left. Not sure. We were able to get a weak signal and tap into the government's emergency announcement service. And guess what? Great news! The fallout outside has almost gone. It should be much safer to travel on the surface now. Doris is fine, and Ted is doing well. Alright, no food. And we're gonna send Ted out. We're gonna send him with the axe. You take the axe with you, Ted. And we'll keep the unloaded gun, bug spray, and radio safely in the shelter. Hi there, Doris. How are you doing? I'm sure you're like, I hate everything about this. My husband's useless. I just don't care. I just don't care. Doris has rested. Ted left with the axe. No food for you today. There was an armed and dangerous woman outside. Fortunately, she was out of ammo. She tells us she is hunting the wild beasts of the wastes. And right now, she is on the trail of a giant mutant spider. We're pretty sure she's lost her mind. What are we going to do with that spider lady? Put it on a leash? What are you going to do with that spider lady? Put it on a leash. She promised that if we help her, she will return the favor another day. We don't have any ammo. I'm so sorry. If I had the ammo, I would totally help you. But I don't. Doris looks... Maybe she looked like that before. I want to say she looks worse today. I don't know. An armed person who murders things for a living? Giant mutated spiders? In our neighborhood? We don't want to have anything to do with this stuff. Goodbye, lady! There's one thing we need, it's water. Alright. She is looking really fatigued, so full rations. Maybe that will boost your spirits a bit. A group of doctors knocked on our door today, requesting some supplies. That would be helpful in refueling their first aid kits. We didn't doubt that they were real doctors for a second. They did have lab coats and everything. Should we help them? You're giving them like a full bottle of water. But again, I'm saying yes to everything. Just everybody gets everything from us. Anyone we can help. We're gonna help. A bottle of relatively clean water is the closest we ever get to hydrogen peroxide. The guests are grateful anyway. Today was relatively calm. No food for you. We have a tiny bit of water. It's tough surviving in these conditions. Let's hope this will be over soon, or else we might end up dead in a wasteland ditch. That's not something we're looking forward to. I don't think I'd look forward to that either. I don't want to be dead in a wasteland ditch. That sounds horrible. Hey, Doris. It's hard not to worry considering our current situation. Some days we're still struggling to deal with this shelter life, but we can't lose hope. Doris is doing fine. We'll give you some soup, no water. We've been busy since we got to the shelter, but there is so much to be done, like trimming that shrubbery in our yard. That's definitely something we want to do when we get out of here. Well, maybe it'll be soon. Maybe it'll be soon. Hey, Ted. Oh, you brought water. Thanks, Ted. Our relocation is probably something we'll be about to discuss after we get out of here. Ted has safely returned from his voyage to the surface. We believe that our expedition to the wasteland must have been followed by strangers. Should be more cautious. We never liked people who boarded along distant buses with baggage full of food, especially the kind that smelled bad. But in our current situation, we will be more than happy to find suitcases full of canned soup or even some smelly cheese. Ransacking through backpacks turned out to be quite profitable. A lot of people had a weird fixation on carrying soup cans with them. Lucky for us, they always picked our favorite flavor, tomato. Our local athletics team was preparing to depart for a championship taking place somewhere in the boondocks. Their bus was full of refreshing water and spare shoes. Unfortunately, none of them were a match for us, so we just took all the water bottles. We returned from the expedition, but our axe didn't make it. Doris wants water. Ted is hungry. So water for you. Full rations for Ted. Good job. We didn't expect to get a phone call so soon after the atomic drop. Doris, go answer it. Go on. Go see who's on the phone. It's almost been a month. Maybe it's the government. You guys have been waiting. When we answered the phone, we could clearly hear a gasp of relief from the caller. They introduced themselves as survivors from a nearby town of Hill Valley. We had started exchanging information when the call was cut short. Something must have gone wrong. We hope they will get back to us. Doris came back safely. Doris is fine. Ted is a little bit hungry. So have another can of soup. Alright, we'll send Doris out to do some scavenging next. We can barely breathe in this damn shelter. For the last couple of hours, the situation has been getting noticeably worse. There must be something wrong with the ventilation system. Maybe it's stuck. If that's the case, we need to look into fixing it right away. Yeah, just spread some deadly toxin in the ventilation system. That sounds like a really good idea. That's a really good idea. Just spray it in there, and everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. Look, everything's great. We decided to spray the hell out of that vent, just to be on the safe side. Turned out it was the right thing to do. A couple of mutated insects fell out, followed by a gasp of fresh air. Doris is doing well. Ted is still hungry. Have another can of soup. Full rations for you, because I'm going to send you out to the wastes. And... yeah, you're not going to go with anything. It's no use sending you out with the rifle because there's no ammo for it. I mean, maybe I could have just brandished it as something to scare people because I don't know if it's loaded or not. Oh, dear God, Ted. What happened to you, my friend? Well, alright guys, we will find out what happened to Ted in the next episode. Maybe he's gone crazy because of that stupid fly that keeps buzzing around the screen. Let me know what you think about this game in the comments below. I hope you're enjoying it. I really, really do. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already for more awesomely awesome content. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!